Hi. So this week I'm exploring the mattering at work. And I think mattering at work, all of these essentials impact mental well-being, mental health and well-being. But to feel that you don't matter, we talked on Monday about dignity, a sense of dignity and having a sense of meaning in work. If you don't have either of those things, that's going to have a real impact on your mental well-being and mental health. And yesterday I talked about getting a living wage for your contribution to the organisation. And one of the other components that underpins the essential is engaging workers in workplace decisions. If decisions are made up here and driven down into the organisation without any sort of consultation, without any conversation, I won't say communication, say conversation because it's two-way, without conversation, that makes me feel that I'm not valued. You don't value my opinion, whether I think this is the right thing to do or not. Therefore, that's impacting my sense of dignity, and that impacts my mental well-being. And there's many ways to engage employees in decision-making. And organisations need to look at that. And the chances are, where I sit in the organisation, I probably know more about whether that decision's a good one or not, because I'm closer to the customer, or I'm closer to the consumer, or I'm closer to the supplier than the people in the ivory tower. And employees should be involved in. How do we expect employees to support organisational values and beliefs if they're not involved in creating them? So they should be involved in creating team charters, because then employees have skin in the game. Yeah, we talk about, I do organisational change management as well. That's one of the pillars of my consultancy. And, I often say, people don't resist change. They resist it when it's done to them. They don't resist it when it's done with them. If you involve people and get their opinions and getting the feedback, first you're validating whether your change or your decision is the right one, but you're also giving them skin in the game. And there's a report from Gallup, State of the Global Workplace 2022, and it said that the sample was 68,000 employees across 140 countries. Only 21 were engaged at work. So they're disengaged because they're not consulted, they're not involved, they're not receiving not getting the conversation. And engagement globally rose by 1% in 2021. It was still below its 2019 peak. So if we want employees to be engaged, then we have to involve them.